Hello, my name is Jason King and welcome to day 91 of 99 Days of Deeper Embodiment. I'm just going to continue to pause while moving deeper within as others join. Oh, hello Ganga, nice to see you. So today I'm going to start with some breath work because it feels fun. So let's just, if you're going to join me with the breath work, get in a place where you can be really with yourself and jump into breath work. Right, so I'm just going to guide you as we go into some breath work. So first, let's just do a little bit of Kundalini to loosen up. And this Kundalini yoga is really, we're just going to get into the body, right? So as we get into the body, just kind of feel that energy at the base of the sacrum. Feel how it wants to move and allow it to move in any way that it wants to as you stay seated, as you stay firmly seated. Hi, Celeste. Okay, so just begin to move with that. I'm going to turn the mantra that I'm working with back up. This mantra is awesome. I've worked with this mantra a lot. So just really get into this movement and just start to spin around, right? Come up off the ground as it feels good, right? And then just really get in touch with the movement of the Kundalini as it moves through your body. There's no wrong way. It's just allowing it to flow, allowing it to move. No wrong way at all. Becoming present with the breath, present with the energy in the body as it flows, and just really connecting with that energy and allowing that energy to move the body rather than your mind to move the body. wants to happen is some back rolls at the moment. Wonderful. And as we're moving, we're really just getting in touch with those higher aspects of ourselves, getting in touch with presence and being really aware that we are presence and the body is just within presence that I am. And so as I bring my awareness to this part of the self that is all around me, the awareness that is all around me, I don't have to move all the way out to the cosmos or anything like that. Just the awareness that is me, that is around the body, then it begins to open the body and it begins to align the body all on its own. Wonderful. Okay, so let's go into some breath work now. So with the breath work, let me just switch the music. So with the breath work, we're going to be moving with the two-step rhythm that I've introduced in other videos. Right? So just breathing first into the stomach on a 1, and then into the chest on a 2, and then the third count, which we're not actually counting, is the out breath. And the reason why we're not counting it is because the out breath isn't something that we're paying attention to. We're just allowing the out breath to happen. So we're not paying attention, we're not bringing our focus to the out breath, we're bringing our focus to the two-step in breath. So the two-step in breath being up, stomach first. Okay, so this is the rhythm. And so we'll maintain the rhythm throughout the entire session of breath work. And so we'll be doing this for 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a good amount of time. And do the best that you can. If you can't do it for the 15 minutes, wonderful. But honestly, if you really look, that's just your mind talking to you and telling you that you can't. And those voices are coming from the ideas, the traumas that you're breaking through, the limiting beliefs that you're breaking through with your breath. So if you notice that, then you can just really sink into the movement again and continue feeling whatever is there. If something comes up like a heavy trauma and you begin to cry or there's a reaction, that's okay too. Just give yourself room or the space to do that. And if you're not in the right space for that right now, then watch this video when you are. Watch this video and participate when you can. You don't have to do this now, right? So you can just follow along with your eyes. So I am going to first set the space. So as I set the space, I'm really just going to call my energy all into my body. All of my energy across all of time, across all of dimensions, across all of time and space is now here with me in my body. Wonderful. Okay, and now I allow myself to connect with the center of the earth, grounding deeply with the earth's crystalline core, and then bring that energy back up into my body as well, into the heart, feeling her presence, feeling the presence of the planet Earth, which is another Aself. Beautiful. Okay, and now I just send that light beam straight up. It's now a column of light, a pillar of light that is aligned with my central channel. I send that straight up to the sun, and then to the central sun of the galaxy, and then to the great central sun. Beautiful. So now everything is aligned and connected, and I'm bringing that energy from the great central sun directly to my heart, and those two are meeting in my heart. And now from here, I have a platform that I create underneath myself, And I just see that platform of light. It just appears underneath my body. And that platform of light now just illuminates the entire space around me, all of my body, through the 12 dimensions of the body. Beautiful. And then I close that at the top with another platform of light on the top of my head. Okay. And now from here, I just make a temple that is around the space that I'm in. Fill that temple with the same light. I now remove any trackers, any negative energy, any connections with negative energy, any connections with negative ETs. Remove any negative ETs. Remove any artificial intelligence, any inorganic ascension timelines. Any anti-hirogamos energies, any anti-Christos energies, any energies at all that are not in my highest and best now must leave this temple space. And I now call in any support that I would like to call in. And so I'm going to call in the fullest support directly from Source. My guides, my healing guides, my angelic team, now I align this work with the Ascension timeline of Jesus Christ, the Ascension timeline of Christos Sophia. And if you don't like to use the word Jesus Christ, that's fine as well. Although Jesus Christ is also a being within the self that is guiding an ascension timeline for this planet. And you can relate to that. You can have a connection with that if you wish. And if that doesn't work for you, you don't need to have a connection with that. However, the Christos Sophia energy is a very necessary connection, in my experience, for an ascension timeline, because that is the balance within oneself. For embodiment, it is the balance within oneself between the masculine and the feminine. And on this planet, in the body, we're having a play of masculine and feminine. So as we're balancing those two energies out, as we're aligning those two energies, then we really get in touch with that Christos Sophia energy, which is the energy of unity within masculine and feminine. So coming back into unity from this polarized place. Okay, now that we're set and we have a clear container, and this container you can make for yourself in any way that you want to. You don't have to follow along with my guidance. You can make it in any way that works for you. Just, it's helpful to have a clear space before you begin to really open your body up. And so now we'll move into the breath work of 15 minutes. I'll set that timer. And so for the breath work, we can lie down, we can sit down any way that it feels good for us. It's all okay. Today it feels like I'm going to lie down, so I'm going to move this camera so that I can be lying down. And I'm going to put the 15-minute timer, as well as put on some music here. Beautiful.
Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, ho. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, ho. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, ho. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, ho. Father, I give you unto I give your heart, I give I give you unto I give your heart, I give. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, oh. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, oh. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, oh. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, oh. I hear you, there's some eternal waters flowing on and on. But I hear you, there's some eternal waters flowing on and on. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, oh, ah. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, oh. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, oh, ah. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, I see you when people fly. Light up, the Spirit's gonna take us higher. Father, I see you when eagle flies. Light up, the Spirit's gonna take us higher. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, oh, ah, oh. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, ah, oh. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, na na, oh, ah. Hey, na na, hey, na na, hey, ah, oh. Agua mi son, aguante sangre, aire caliente, todo el cuerpo mi espíritu. Agua sangre, aire caliente, todo el cuerpo mi espíritu. Tierra mi cuerpo, agua mi sangre, aire caliente, todo el cuerpo mi espíritu. Way upon the mountain, I was calling for you. Sung in the breeze, I felt you hear me. I had to dig deeper. You'll always bring it back to life. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it just looking at my life, the kind of thing that always lasts and always has. Music falling down, rain on. You always promise me, bring it back to life. Promise me, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Okay, wonderful. So that is 15 minutes of breath work. You can come back into a seated position now or stay lying down. It doesn't matter. Either way. So we'll just spend some time being fully present here now as the self, recognizing that you are awareness and you are what awareness is always. Feeling that wholeness and completeness that is awareness, touching that frequency, touching that felt sense of wholeness and completeness that comes through connection with your soul's desires and your source connection, just expanding that sense of wholeness and completeness here and now, expanding it all through the room, feeling wholeness and completeness through the room, through all the space around you, going deeply into the space within you, in the space within you, deep into your heart, feeling deep into your heart, as you're the space deep, deep, deep within your heart, deeper than the cells themselves, deeper than the atoms, the space between the atoms, the vibration within the space between the atoms, feeling that deeply within your heart here and now, and just being that, grounding deeply within yourself, deeply within your heart, within the space of you. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, there's nothing to be. You are simply this, the wholeness and completeness of the space. This is the space that you are, always. And allowing this wholeness and completeness to fully and completely dissolve any and all victim consciousness, any and all timelines of suffering, collapsing them fully and completely here and now into the space of you. All identities being victim, all identities of suffering, collapsing them fully and now into the space of you. You are this wholeness and completeness, this presence, always. And grounding this in. Grounding, 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 grounding. Then sealing your field. Sealing this in within the space of you. Coming back into this now moment. Coming back into this now space. Just bringing awakeness to your body. Just bringing presence and awareness to your body. Touching yourself gently and with love and compassion. Integrating, integrating, integrating. Here and now. In the safety of your own presence. In the safety of your own source connection. Which is always here to give you everything that your soul desires, always. That is the desire of this connection. Just aligning yourself in full devotion to Source, full devotion to the Self, and full commitment to your deeper embodiment. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you so very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.